Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Cosmic Culture, the channel where we talk about all major movie and television news, theories, breakdowns, and much, much more. I'm Chris, and today we will be discussing the new Dexter revival season that will be coming to Showtime, and this is a personal favorite of mine. Dexter is one of my favorite TV shows. I'm super excited to get this next extension of the story. This was a very popular series during its original release. A ton of people following Dexter, his story, and questioning whether or not his motives, his methods, and the way he dealt with things were okay, and whether or not we should be cheering for his success. Now, the purpose of today's video will be talking about everything we know about Season 9, which now has official title, official release date, and a synopsis of what we can expect, and even including characters, cast members that will be included in this new revival series. Consider subscribing to the channel if you love to stay up to date on all of this crazy movie and television news that is going on right now. We're covering it daily with daily uploads, major news like MCU, DC, Star Wars, television series, streaming wars, all of it covered here on the channel. So subscribe to stay up to date, turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any of our daily uploads, and comment down below right now and let me know if you're excited for this next Dexter season. It's a little bit of an add-on, and it's going to be giving us some new information about what happened after the fact, kind of patching up the not so great ending that we got to an amazing series. Moving forward, we know a few new details about Dexter Season 9, which is officially now known as Dexter New Blood and has an official release date of November 7th, 2021. So it will be coming out this year, should be on time as it is not a theater release. There's no reason for any delays, and it will feature on Showtime. We don't have an exact list of all of the cast members that will be returning, but we have heard that his sister will be returning and that his son will be featured and involved, including the return of Michael C. Hall, who played, of course, Dexter. Now, moving into the series, what we can expect, what we should be seeing, showrunner Clyde Phillips talks a little bit about what Michael C. Hall's expectations and really his demands were for moving into this series. He said he'd return under the condition that this is not actually Dexter Season 9. And I know that's what I've been calling it because really it is, but the understanding is that the flow of the series is something different. Saying this is not the next moment after that lumberjack moment, and this is a reference to the series finale. Then it goes on to say, we pick up with Dexter in another place, in another world, actually, as far away from Miami as possible. Now, Dexter New Blood picks up 10 years after the events of Dexter Season 8, after that finale, so we're 10 years into the future, and Michael C. Hall, who plays Dexter himself, has confirmed that Dexter hasn't been killing since we last saw him. He's restrained his urges, and he is not going around just killing people all the time. And the reason he decided to do this was because he didn't want to have to hide who he truly was for the rest of his life. And this does, of course, include an interesting love interest for him, who, yet again, is a cop, and mixes him in with some pretty interesting people for somebody who has the tendencies to kill. He's currently living in Iron Lake, New York, which is a fictional city in New York, and he's working as a shopkeeper under the name of Jim Lindsay. So he doesn't go by Dexter anymore, and he's been living this hidden alias where he hasn't been killing, he's been working in this tiny town, and he's been being a pretty good boy. But it turns out the desire for his dark passenger, which is what Dexter calls his urge to kill, is about to be awoken, and he has a little bit of fear about that going on. So a lot of cool questions that will be answered, and it's been promised that we will not ignore what has happened in the prior series, the prior seasons. We will get that information. There will still be those connections. There are lots of different Easter eggs and cameos promised that we can see characters returning, even if it's just for a short moment. We will not be forgetting Dexter's past. Even though he has left Miami, a lot of his story happened there. So as we move into New York and into this new 10-episode series, it should be very exciting for us to get all of these answers about what exactly is Dexter up to nowadays. And it sounds like he's been living a pretty quiet life up until now, when things are about to get exciting for him yet again. Let me know if you're excited for this, or if you'd like to check out the entire series if you've never seen it before. It is available on Showtime and on Amazon Prime, where you can find and watch every single episode. It definitely is a fun time, but just a little bit of a warning, there definitely is a lot of nudity, and also a lot of gore, blood, killing, murder, and conspiracy for murder as well. So if you're not trying to handle that, or not trying to watch that, just keep that in mind as well. However, overall, the storyline is fantastic, the acting is a lot of fun, and it is a very, very cool series to watch, and definitely gives you a different perspective on serial killing and murder. Thank you guys so much for watching to the very end of the video. Be sure to comment and let me know what you thought or any questions you might have about the series. I'd love to answer them and chat with you guys. Consider subscribing and turning on that notification bell so you don't miss any of our daily uploads right here on Cosmic Culture.